Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes back with another one, guys. Before we get into the video, let's give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're new around here, go ahead and hit subscribe, turn on post notifications so you'll be alerted every time I post a new video. So how high would AMC go during the squeeze, guys? We got a lot of people wondering, keep asking the same question. How high do I think this thing could go? You know, what are my expectations and all that good stuff, guys. So let's go ahead and break it down, share with you guys in this video what are my expectations and how high I believe AMC could go. So for starters, guys, I just want you guys to know this. Nobody knows exactly how high this thing is going to go. And if they are people out there telling you guys it's going to go to this number or that number or to 5 figures, thousands of dollars, they are lying to you and they are wrong, guys, because we never experienced a situation like this. We never been toe-to-toe, war-to-war with these guys, and we actually is in a war zone, guys, fighting. We fighting back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I know a lot of you may, well, they winning right now. They winning with ease. They is not, guys. They not by any means is winning with ease. It may look like that because we been got hammered down. We came down to the low levels of $13, $14 a share. But theoretically, like I tell you guys, they is losing so much money on the back end and having to liquidate so many other assets in order to continue to further manipulate this one. It is costing them so much money that is not even, you know, it's not even funny. And a lot of short sellers, this how you know it's costing them, and this really became a catastrophic situation then for the fact that many short sellers that's been shorting for over decades, 20-30 years, is no longer shorting anymore. They going straight long. They not shorting no company in particular because it became such a risky business, guys. So that's how you know we is making, you know, a lot of noise in this space. So with that being said, nobody knows exactly how high this thing could go. I hear a lot of people saying, oh, we could go to 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, all these different figures out there, but nobody knows. And I know some people like to follow their whoever, a content creator or whoever it is in this space. They like to follow people and try and sell whenever they sell, or whenever the person, whoever they listening to, they want to be on the same track as them. But that's my thing, guys. No, do not be following anyone. Do not try to sell whenever someone else is sell. Don't do any of that. You need to come up with your own numbers, think for yourself, and know where your exit plan will be at, guys. Because for me personally, I don't have a specific number. I can't lie to you guys. I'm not just about to say, oh, it's going to this or it's going to that just to try and, you know, bait you guys in or make you guys feel like, you know, we going to some crazy numbers, because I honestly don't know, and I honestly can't say that, and I'm not about to put your hopes way up there and it never happens. You'll be waiting for decades and decades and them prices never come, guys. So my thing is, I'm all about price action. That's why I tell you guys, a lot of people be like, well, Hayes, you know, that technical analysis can't be done because this is you know, a different type of stock. This ain't no regular stock, this, that, and third. I know that. I agree with that. But I don't agree with the fact that we can't, you know, tell and pinpoint where this thing could go next, judging by the previous history. Meaning after we get above all-time high, $77, yes, then technical analysis is kind of out the window. But even then, after doing so, it's still going to be able to give me points after it breaks 77. Once it does, it can run up to a new level, but once it pull back and come back down, I still am going to be able to read the charts and see what that next support will be or that next resistance is. And then just with price action itself, guys, price action would never lie to you. I would be able to, you know, be there day to day, see with my own 2 eyes exactly, looking at all these different indicators, looking at the volume, looking at the demand, looking at the short interest, looking at all these different data points, and then, you know, coming up with my conclusion on where I would like to exit at. I won't be looking for no one else exit strategy. I won't be looking for what he's selling at, where she's selling at. I'll just be focusing on my own position and where I'm comfortable with selling at and getting out at, guys. Because once this thing starts to move and run up rapidly, nobody knows how high this thing is going to go. Your best bet is going to be to make sure you exit, you know, smartly and at a fair price for you, because once it run up and it hit its peak, it could, you know, hit its peak, come down some, and then run right back up to it. Nobody knows. Or it could hit its peak, run up to the max of its potential, and then come back like a hard falling knife, just come dropping very, very, very hard. So my thing is, guys, don't get too caught up in, you know, the dream world, thinking, you know, this thing is going to go to 10,000, 20,000, 30, like them crazy numbers. Like, I'm not, you know, I know y'all hate to hear that. Y'all don't like hearing people say that. Oh man, you don't think it's going that high? When what you, come on guys, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic now. Just actually think about this. If these guys if we ran up to a high of $77 on last year and started getting manipulated from there and got hammered all the way down for the past 8 months, all the way down to $13, $14 range, then as we start to trend back up, we still see the fuckery. They start halting us as soon as we have the advantage over them. And once, if they want to halted us on last week, like I said in the last video, AMC could have been way further than where it's at. We probably would have been having support right at 30 at that offense defense level, guys. So my thing is, you know, don't get too caught up in all that, guys, because this thing is most definitely going to be played by ear from my standpoint, meaning I'm going to take it one day at a time, day by day. I'm not going to put my expectations through the roof like that, especially being for the fact that this thing is heavily manipulated and it's going to be controlled, meaning they're going to do things to where instead of just taking out the buy button, they can have halts like they did and just halt it whenever, instead of halting it going up to the upside, because they know it's going to cause more FOMO, more people to have fear of missing out and want to hurry up and run in, that they'll halt it whenever it starts to pull back. Because even when we squeeze to these high levels, it's still going to be able to, it's still going to pull back at times. It's going to run up and scream and then pull back. And whenever it pull back, say if that's when they want to halt it, because they know they can't really take out the buy button no more, because that situation too hot. That situation too hot. They already did it before. They know the backlash that came behind it. They know that was unethical to do, because once you take the buy button out, that ain't gonna do nothing but save the hedge fund, save the short sellers. Only thing it's doing is it's going to automatically make the price fall. It ain't no other way around it, because you need buying pressure. You need the demand for the stock to continue to increase. But if you take out the buy button, the only thing I got is the sell button. And now think about me as an investor. I'm up thousands and thousands of dollars, and you take out the buy button, the only thing I can do is sell. I'm personally going to sell, being for the fact I'm not going to hold, because I know now my shares are going to be worth extremely less due to everybody else being scared and they're going to start selling. If you're going to give somebody the option to sell and nobody's buying, we know the price is about to fall. Why would I be dumb enough to continue to hold my shares when I know it ain't a buy button there, which causes demand and make the price go up even further? You know, that wouldn't make no sense. So it's going to cause people to sell, so they can't do that anymore. Now their next trick is to halt it, but halt it on the downside, because they halt it on the downside, they know from that indication of it going to the downside, they know that will put fear out there and scare people and make them go ahead and sell out their position, or, you know, do whatever it is. It won't be a good thing though. Like, as if it halts to the upside, you got people hurried up and trying to put them orders in. They don't care what price it is. They not putting no limit order in to buy no specific price. They want to buy the market order right now for whatever price whenever it halts to the upside. But the downside, that's the opposite reaction. So anyways, guys, that's all I really got for this video. Just want to give you guys my take on it and let you guys know, you know, how to exactly to maneuver through this situation and just go with what's in front of you, straight price action, guys. I do believe we could get to, you know, some high levels if this thing, if they don't try to manage it and try to control this and let it do what it, you know, need to do. And especially if we could come out and have some type of repercussions that's been going on with this whole situation, all the illegal activities that's been taking place with this movement. If something can come out, we can get some charges pinned on some people and stuff starting to, you know, unfold, then things will change. So you already know, guys, that's all I got for this video. Just want to give y'all my take on it, my opinion. You already know what to do. Consider joining the family. Add me over there on Instagram at The B Hayes Show. I love y'all. We out, and God bless you. We gone.